in this event. She's a very strong steeplechase athlete as well, so brings a lot of strength into this event.
Also, Danae Rivers of Penn State, the freshman, looked very, very strong and has a great finishing kick if the pace goes out slowly.
Danae had an outstanding Big Ten meet. She anchored Penn State's winning DMR team, then came back and won the 800. She's just a freshman for the Nittany Lions, and she clocked a 2:05 800 out of high school. So you mentioned her closing speed. We could certainly see that become a factor, but she would have to fend off Kayla Edwards to do that.
I love Kayla Edwards' story in the sense that as a freshman in high school, she goes out for the track team, and after one practice says, I quit. 9 years later, she wins the NCAA championship. Look at this woman is just controlling the race right now. She is the national collegiate record holder at 1,000 meters, done earlier this season. She's got the great combination of very good speed, does she, Lara? And she's got also very good stamina here. She's built that up under head coach Dave Smith and his whole contingent of distance runners there.
And they said they've switched up her training a bit this year. She's gone with more aerobic training, less intensity, and less race pace because she has so much strength. She's proven her speed, so she's relying on that a lot more and fine-tuning her race. Also, she's really worked on the mental aspect.
67.3 for the first 400 meters. Not slow, but not terribly aggressive either.
Right, I'll add this. Most of that was done in the first lap. They were quick, and then they settled down. Edwards is happy to have a kicker's race, but not having any of it as some of the other runners in this field as they start to move out there. That is Grace Barnett of Clemson, who's decided we're not going to fool around here.
But Edwards in great position right now where she is. That's exactly where you want to be, right on the outside, not expending that extra energy by running up front and running in the lead. She's just sitting and waiting for this to play out into her favor. Also, Purrier in a little bit of a dangerous spot there on the rail, though, because we've seen that this track has very tight lanes, so there was a lot of traffic, especially yesterday in the preliminary rounds.
And that tall athlete from Samford, Karisa Nelson, the junior, she ran a lot of the prelim out in lane 2, put out a good kick to easily qualify yesterday. She's right in the middle there, kind of sharing 4th place with Danae Rivers. 2:16.9 for 800 meters, so they slowed it down a little bit on that second 400.
And now you're seeing Danae Rivers move into a great position for her right on the outside, doing a little bit of extra work there, and you can see Karisa there shifting her a little bit out, pushing her, making her work for that move.
These 8 finalists you're looking at will all get All-American titles that make it, 10 in the race. The top 8 will go. However, the point is that in the semifinals yesterday, we had 16 runners who would all run 4:37 for the mile or faster to get here to the NCAA championship.
Ellie Purrier bouncing all over the place. She was on the outside, all the way over into lane 2, then on the rail. Man, she is really having to fight for it.
But she gets out of traffic here.
Our Brits in the audience will appreciate that. They were a little bit odgy-bodgy there with Karisa Nelson not letting Eleanor Purrier by, and there was some words exchanged. Now Purrier decides it's much safer for me to be out front here, and Kayla Edwards says, I'm fine with you being there.
Purrier grew up in northern Vermont on the edge of the Canadian border in a dairy farm, milked the cows before she went to school very often. Tough gal, and New Hampshire has developed her well. She ran 4:29, one of the 3 fastest times coming into this NCAA championship.
3:26 at 3/4 of a mile, so they stuck in about a 69-second 400. Now the race is on, and here comes Karisa Nelson back into the mix. Purrier continues to lead, and Edwards, I'm not certain that she has the move necessary that she needs to make as we come up to the bell lap in this women's mile.
They're really trying to take that sting out of Edwards' kick right now, trying to stretch this out.
It's Purrier, followed by Nelson and Edwards, with Danae Rivers trying to get back in it, but there's quite a gap that has developed there.
Edwards is going to have to make a move on this backstretch to get in contention, to close in on that lead that Purrier has right here. Karisa moving very well also going into that turn.
This could be quite the upset. Karisa Nelson going wide. She doesn't seem to be minding running extra distance. Purrier trying to hold her off, but she's got a head of steam. It is going to be the Samford Junior, Karisa Nelson, your mile winner. Eleanor Purrier ends up 2nd. Danae Rivers 3rd, and the defending champion Kayla Edwards just did not have anything in the tank to make the move and ends up 4th. There is your champion.
What an outstanding tactical race from Karisa Nelson. Letting Purrier go there to the lead, also letting Grace Barnett go up there, and she sat until the absolute perfect time.
She ran very well yesterday, And that is a 4-second personal best, by the way. She came in with a 4:35 time, but she ran much of the race in lane 2, and I thought it was a really big mistake. But what a performance by her. The young lady from Alabama at Samford has just run a personal best here, a 4:31 for the full mile distance, and looked terrific doing it.
Well, Coach Pat McGregor has got to be absolutely thrilled. That's an unlooked-for 10 points. Karisa Nelson with a 4-second personal best takes it from Eleanor Purrier, Danae Rivers third, and the defending champion fourth. And the champion is downstairs with John Anderson.
I am with a champ who keeps telling me I'm the national champ. You're the national champ.
I can't believe it. I came in at 12th and I just won.
Well, tell us how you did it.
I don't know. I just stayed on and sprinted at the end. I just raced.
So your strategy coming in was what, and then how it played out?
Well, the strategy coming in was just to, get on the shoulder of the first girl, try not to get in too much trouble during the race. Oh, I'm sorry. And then give it everything I had then. I've been imagining this moment for the past 2 weeks, exactly how it was going to go. Come off the curve and just kick. And I did it.
And so it came out exactly like it was in all the dreams.
It was like my dream come true.
PR by 4 seconds, and you said, who cares, right?
Who cares? There's so many girls out there that are so much faster than me.
She's the national champ, and darn excited about it, as she should be. Congratulations,
Thank you so
Karisa.
much, sir.